No problem. No problem. Right. You just try it. Madhra. So after finishing this, just count down the empty orbitals na count ಮಾಡಿ. So here what happened? Here the excitation of electron will become like this. It means to say, instead of single electron, what it will do? It will become like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alva. So all 6 electrons are arranged as a pair, and it will remains 2 as an empty. ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ because of the coordination bond. So because of the existing of coordination bond, so usually normally ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they'll jump outside. So ಈ one single electron outside jump ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But in the case of coordination compounds, it will become an pair. ಇದನ್ನ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. In normal condition we used to write like this: the electrons are going to excite to outside. But in case of coordination compounds, what happen? Your electrons are going to be paired inside. ಒಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ because ligands are very electronegative component. So ligand electronegative component ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ it will drag the electron. So because of that it will move inside. Okay, it will move inside. Only in coordination compound. If in case of other, what you said is sp3 hybridization is perfect. But in case of coordination compound, it will become D2sp3. Okay, just note it down here: 2D, 1s3p, 2sp3. Only in coordination compound. I am specifying. Please listen, everyone. Only in coordination compound, first we are pairing the electron. But normally, what we'll do, we'll just write single electron for each of the subshells. Then we are going to pair. But in coordination compound, we just pair the electron and we just leave the empty orbitals. Okay. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Then it's also become D2sp3 hybridization. D2sp3 hybridization. Okay, then will you try it for ferrous? Fe+2 try ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Will you try it for Fe+2? Okay, that is your homework. You need to do it for Fe+2. Fe+2 ಗೆ ನೀವು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Next, octahedral ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? Then we'll try it for tetrahedral. Next ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು tetrahedral ಗೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Until we get sp hybridized, we should go on excite. Sorry, Mohammed, I didn't get your point. Ma'am, until we get sp3d2 hybridization, we should go on exciting it. No. Excite ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Here you don't need to excite the electron. First you should pair. That is only I am specifying. In coordination compounds, you should write first pairing. Pair ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. Suppose if you have 4 electron, you should give 2 electron for first subshells. First subshells fill ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So all remaining are empty. Only in coordination compounds I am saying. Okay, but in case of other compounds, without an coordination compounds, what it will do at that time, you need to give one electron for each of the subshell. Then you are supposed to be paired it. But in coordination compound, first you need to start with pairing, then you'll keep on going outside. Difference between octahedral and tetrahedral. It's a shape. Octahedral is your octet, 8. So tetra is your 4. So it means to say octahedral, it's a coordination number is 6. Tetrahedral having coordination number 4. The difference in the coordination number and the shape of that complex. Then in Antosdelva, I have showed it yesterday. So Fe plus 2, it's an octahedral. You then try madi. I'll just start it now for tetrahedral. So they are going to specify that whether it is for tetrahedral or octahedral, and all octahedral are undergoing D2sp3 hybridization. But tetrahedral, let us see what is the hybridization in tetrahedral, and it's having a coordination number of 4. Okay, let us take the example of nickel plus 2. Okay, nickel plus 2. So nickel atomic number is 28. So plus 2 means its losses. 28 minus 2 is equal to 6. So write the electronic configuration for 26. It's an argon. (3D) 8. Okay, 3D 8. So D having 5 subshells. So 8, if you need to fill 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Then one empty. It's an S, 4S and 4P. So here what happened? Because of the only one empty orbital, this electron will excite here and it will sit here. So what happened? You have only empty orbitals in S, P having 3. So the hybridization will become sp3 hybridized. So your tetrahedral compounds having an sp3 hybridization. So you can ask me now, ma'am, you are saying that in coordination compounds we need to pair the subshells, and you have given that example for octahedral. But now you have changed yourself that how it can be possible it for exactly Gokul it's for tetrahedral. That's why Gokul, I'm specifying here coordination number, it seems to be 4. So when coordination number it seems to be 4, you have 4 lone pair of electron. So 50 orbitals is enough for you. Okay, but in case of octahedral you have coordination number of 6, so you need 6 empty orbitals. Got it? Based on the coordination number, the hybridizations are going to be changed. If in case the coordination number seems to be 6, then what happens? We need to remove these 2 boxes and we need to make this as an D2sp3 hybridization. But in such a case that if the coordination number it seems to be 4, if you are giving 4 empty orbitals, that is much more than enough. That's why we are counted from the back side. We are counted from the valence orbitals. So if you have P3 empty and S1, that is much more than enough to fill 4 lone pair of electron because the coordination number seems to be 4. So coordination number based on you are going to decide what is the hybridized. So question ಕೇಳುವಾಗ how they are going to ask a question. Gokul, can you able to understand or shall I repeat it again? So it's based on the coordination number. So coordination number is seems to be 4. You have 4 lone pair of electron. So you need to give space for how many types of hybridization you have. Yesterday I told you, right? You are not there in the class. So you have sp hybridization, sorry, sp3 hybridization, d sp2 hybridization, and sp3d hybridization, and d to sp3 hybridization. So but for your syllabus, for as per your syllabus, you have only 2 hybridization. One is d to sp3 hybridization and second one is sp3 hybridization. How many d3 orbitals is filled? Only 8 electrons or no, ma'am? Yes, that is what I am saying. Here, according to the statement what I gave, we need to fill 4. Alva 8 irutte, so 4 orbitals fill agutte. But namga coordination number 4 irodrinda, this paired electrons, it will jump 1 electron to the next orbital. Next subshell ge 1 electron na jump ಮಾಡಿಸುತ್ತೆ. So entire d is filled now. Entire d orbital is filled. So empty orbitals we have 1s and 3p. So Gokul, you have sp3 hybridization and d2 sp3 hybridization. That is, they'll specifically given mentioned it. They'll give you, right, like a tetrahedral complex having the coordination number 4 or having the coordination number 6 and the baridare. So at that, based on that, you can write. Okay na? Gokul, artha agtidya? But in primary classes, we learned about SP, SP2, SP3. Higher primary alva. You need to write D orbital. So yavaga complex orbitals will involve agutho, at that time you will feel some complexes. S and P orbitals are very simple. So when it comes to D, F is more complicated than D. If 1 electron jump, then 1 orbital will be empty. No, 1 electron will, see, Meghana, here, so 4th orbital is also, we write it as filled. So our filled electron badlo, we are writing 1 for each. So everything is filled, right? Got it? This paired electron is orbital. Outer orbital ge electron excite ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So everything is filled. So this is your tetrahedral having a coordination number 4. Then you have square planar. Square planar. So square planar having coordination number. So will you try +2 only? Nickel +2 ಗೆ try ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇದನ್ನ? So square planar ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವಾಗ ನೀವೇನ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆದ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. You need to write that. What you need to write? So square planar having DSP3 hybridization alva. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1D is present, sp3. For square planar, I am telling. Here also coordination number seems to be same, but the arrangement of orbitals are different. So idu ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ for square planar. So ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you have a chart. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. Why can't it excite over here, ma'am? ಯಾಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲೇನಾರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲೇನಾರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸೀಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ನೆ ಕ್ಯೂಬಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಹೆಡ್ರಲ್ shape is like this. So now one box ಬರೀತೀವಲ್ಲ, so we used to write in box. ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬರೀತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ. So this is the shape of your tetrahedral. Okay. But in case of square planar, it's only having a single surface plane structure. So single phase structure ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ excitation of electron is seems to be restricted. Okay. This type of arrangement I was telling for exactly, that is what. Here square planar alli excitation of electrons ಆಗಲ್ಲ. But in case of tetrahedral, they are going to excite. See, iದೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ we need to make the hybridized orbital. ಯಾಕೆ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it's based on their activity. Suppose why I took chemistry, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, it's my choice ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ತರ first we need to know 3 columns. ಒಂದು 3 ಕಾಲಮ್ ನ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. First column you should write what is the shape of it. Second column coordination number. Third column your hybridized orbital. So ಅವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ okay, coordination number 4 and hybridized orbital is dsp3. And if you are saying it for tetrahedral, coordination number 4 and the hybridized orbital is sp3. So you need to make comfortable for that. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅದೊಂದು ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಬರ್ಸಿದ್ದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಇದೊಂದು ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೀವು. Octahedral, coordination number 6, hybridization D2sp3. Tetrahedral, coordination number 4, sp3 hybridization. Square planar, coordination number 4, dsp3 hybridization. Okay, so ಇದನ್ನ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. You will get clear clarity about. ಈಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಬರೆತೋರಿಸಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ಹಾಕೋತೀರಾ, ಹೈಬ್ರಿಡೈಸ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ಹಾಕೋತೀರಾ, then you will just ಈ ತರ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So first one I showed you, right? This one. First you need to write normal and empty orbital, then you should fill it with lone pair of electron. Lone pair of electron fill ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ you need to write the hybridized. ಇದೇ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. They are going to give an tetrahedral having the coordination number square planar ಅತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. They are going to give square planar, tetrahedral, octahedral. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. And I have a class at 11 o'clock and you also have, sir already launch ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ನಾನು ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಯಾರು ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ. ಅದು 40 minutes ಇವಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಾರಿ. So okay, then I'll just revise today's class and I'll continue for tomorrow. Naale most probably I'll finish it off this lesson. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.